Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be chatting all about our 30-day Organically Glow reset that I'm going to be doing on myself. So I know it's so easy to kind of push yourself to the side, especially if you are in the middle of building a business like I am. You're an entrepreneur, you are taking care of the household, you have kids, you're trying to do all the things and you are just juggling everything. So the first thing you want to do is push yourself to the side and kind of forget about your own needs and of course your health. So this is something that I have really noticed that I have been doing. I have really been just not focusing much on my health. Like I do things here and there, but not as much as I would like to, right? So this is something that I have created to really help myself and to really just reset my body. So I have a whole notebook here and we're going to be going through everything that I will be doing in the next 30 days. I am also going to be chatting a little bit about blood work, and then obviously I'm going to be chatting about our method. So with that being said, let's start with why I'm doing this in the first place. So I have a history of multiple autoimmune conditions. I was diagnosed around 15 years old with Sjogren's, lupus, different just autoimmune conditions. Honestly, I have a whole list that I'm not going to share much about, okay? Because those are just labels. I have learned over the years that that's really just something that the doctors give you to really just help them treat you. So it has nothing to do with you. It shouldn't be your identity. So we are tossing that to the side. So just with my history, of course, I know that I really need to focus on my health more than the usual person, just because, I am more prone to having symptoms, gut issues, low energy, brain fog, anxiety, depression, you name it. I have experienced every single symptom that is out there. So it is really important for me to actually take a step back sometimes, really focus on my health. And so this is why I'm doing this Organically Glow 30-day reset. So obviously, everyone's story is pretty much the same. If you are in the middle of your health journey, you're in the middle of your health crashing. I have been there before, and I know it's not easy. It is very hard to go through it. It is very lonely. No one really understands you. You're frustrated. You're going from doctor to doctor. You're hearing the same thing over and over again. Maybe they're doing testing. Maybe your tests come back, your blood work comes back, and everything's just normal. So what do you do? Yes, you can wait until all your labs look horrible and look abnormal, but if your labs are coming back normal and you still feel awful in your body, this is your chance to actually take back control over your health right now, today. So this is why we are doing our Organically Glow 30-day reset. So of course there are 4 main categories with this. Number 1 is meals. So we're really going to be focusing on nutrition. So I have basically, this is my whole diet, okay? We do about 95% of whole foods. Whole foods come straight from nature. These are most likely foods that don't even have a nutrition label on them. So this is like your meats, your produce, your proteins, your chicken, your eggs, your fruits, your vegetables. All of these are going to come straight from nature, right? They don't go to a factory to be processed and then sent to the grocery store. They're just going straight to the grocery store. So that's something to keep in mind. I do recommend going no dairy, no gluten for 30 days. This is specifically for my body because I know my body does so well without dairy, without gluten, and so that's something that I am really going to be focusing on for the next 30 days. With meals specifically, I always say start small, start simple. So with your meals, if you are eating processed foods, you're eating out fast food 1 to 2 times a day, reduce that to 1 times a day, okay? If you are eating foods 3 times a day, 4 times a week, whatever it is, you just need to decrease that. But for the next 30 days, if you can be strict with your diet, it is going to absolutely change your life. So that is why we're saying 95% of the time we're going to be eating whole foods. So that's probably most likely going to go like Monday through Friday, you're eating at home. Saturday, Sunday, maybe you're dabbling in 1 meal out, maybe you're socializing, maybe you got birthday parties, no worries. That is where that 5% comes in, right? We need balance here. Movement is the next category. So, with movement, I am really focusing on building muscle. As you guys can see, I don't really have much muscle here. So, I really want to focus on building muscle. And the reason for this, building muscle is so important for regulating blood sugar. It's really good for aging, especially if you are about to hit your 30s. It is a lot harder to start building muscle, so the sooner the better. So with building muscle too, we are going to age better. We're going to age a lot nicer, so we're actually able to have mobility. We're going to be moving. If you have kids, you're going to be chasing your kids around. You're going to have energy to do that. And then obviously, like I said, blood sugar regulation is the main reason why I am going to be lifting weights and then overall just optimizing my health. I'm going to be doing weight training 2 to 3 times a week. I want to be really strict with this, so I am going to be aiming for 3 times a week, at least 30 minutes per training. I'm going to be rotating from upper body, lower body, and full body. And then I'm going to be doing Pilates 1 time a week. And this is Pilates with a reformer. I'm honestly doing that more for flexibility, more for mobility, core strength, because I have noticed that my lower back will hurt when I am not focused on building my core. So I love Pilates. It is also just a place for me to really slow down and to actually get out of the house and socialize and be in a group matter. So I absolutely love Pilates. If you haven't tried Pilates, I highly recommend it. They're honestly popping up everywhere. So if you're in the Orange County area, there's hundreds and thousands of Pilates studios that you can try. Number 3 category is mindset. So mindset is so important. We are always talking about physical health, but we always forget about our mental health. So our mindset is so important. What I'm doing here, you have to find what's best for you. But with mindset, I'm going to spend at least 5 to 10 minutes daily, just really focusing on reading, journaling, meditation, prayer, whatever I'm kind of feeling called to do that day, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm for sure prioritizing 5 to 10 minutes in my day to really focus on my mindset. Next category is minerals. So minerals are so important. This is more for cellular hydration. So in order for water to actually get into your cells, you need minerals. Minerals are also responsible for hundreds and hundreds of different functions in your body. For example, magnesium has over 300 different functions in the body, so it helps with 300 different functions in the body. So that can be for hormone balancing, that can be for really managing inflammation, it can be for energy, it can be for brain clarity. So your body and your cells run on minerals, and so it is so important to be focusing on that daily. So I'm going to be doing a mixture of different things here, but number 1, mocktails. So I love adrenal mocktails. They're just so good, I'm gonna be honest. They're really easy to get in vitamin C, sodium, magnesium, and even potassium, and those are like your 4 main electrolytes and minerals that your body really needs. Especially if we're going to be weightlifting as much as I want to, 3 times a week, you really need to replenish all that sweating that is going on and that hydration on a cellular level. I am also going to be most likely going to be using Elite. So this is by Body Bio. That is a supplement company that I love to use. They have electrolyte drops that I just throw in my water. I'm going to be honest, it does not taste good at all. It tastes like seawater. So have you ever gone to the beach, you got some water in your mouth, and it's just disgusting, like you want to spit it out? That's exactly how the Elite tastes. So I highly, highly recommend you putting it in a giant water bottle like this. So this is, I don't know, like probably 32 ounces, maybe a 40-ounce bottle. Are we gonna gauge that? I don't know. Anyways, I think it's about 30 ounces. So definitely filling that up a couple times, throwing in just a cap full of the Elite into the water, and then drinking that throughout the day. Obviously, I want to be aiming for 80 to 100 ounces of water daily, but we always want to add back in the minerals and the electrolytes, so we're actually just not peeing out all the water, we're actually absorbing the water. So that is category number 4. So meals, movement, mindset, and minerals. So those are just the 4 M's that I like to focus in on, especially for foundational health. Those are 4 things that you can easily remember. You do these things daily. And then obviously, to take it a next step further, I'm going to be doing blood work before and after this 30-day challenge. So blood work for me really provides a deeper insight on what is going on in my body, what imbalances are going on, especially with my history of autoimmune conditions. I have done a lot of work with personalized protocols. I have worked with my own nutritional practitioner who actually helped me address the root causes behind my autoimmune conditions, which actually led me to reverse a lot of my symptoms that I was dealing with, and especially the autoimmune conditions. So this is something I'm extremely grateful for. I am extremely passionate about getting blood work done using data to really back up what your body specifically needs. And so blood work, I find, is very extensive. It's very comprehensive. It's not just looking at one body system. It is looking at the full body, right? We look at your digestion, we're looking at blood sugar, we're looking at inflammation levels, we're looking at hydration on a cellular level. We're looking at so much, okay? So I absolutely love blood work. With blood work, I am going to be running a very comprehensive blood panel. So this is our Organically Glow root cause lab test that I love to run. It has over 65 plus biomarkers. So if you go to your doctors, you're getting blood work done, they're most often just going to order the minimum. So if you come in and you have gut issues, you have low energy, maybe you just want a blood panel done because you want to see where your health is at, they're going to run the minimum because that is what your insurance company usually only covers. So that's what they're focused on. They're making sure that you are going to get reimbursed by your insurance company. Your insurance company is going to cover whatever testing you do. And in order for them to cover certain tests, it has to be indicated. So you have to have certain symptoms, you have to have certain blood tests that come back abnormal for you to order a very comprehensive blood panel after that. So this is why we really focus on our Organically Glow root cause lab test, because it's looking at every single biomarker we need to see in order to actually know what is going on in your body, imbalances, nutrient imbalances, inflammation levels, blood sugar, digestion, drainage, toxins, infections, inflammation, right? We can go on and on because we're covering so much. So it's going to be super interesting looking at my blood work because I am going to make a video. Next video will be all about just breaking down my own blood work panel. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, okay? I'm gonna be very vulnerable with you guys because that is something very intimate, looking at my blood work and telling you what is like kind of wrong with me. But at the same time, I'm excited because information is power. Once you know what is going on in your body, you actually have a blueprint of how to reverse that and how to support your body on a deeper level. Like I said, I love to use supplements. So targeted supplements are going to be picked based off of my blood work, based off the assessments I'm doing. And I'm also most likely going to be using my Oura ring to track other things like my sleep, my cycles, and see how that changes after the 30 days. So I will also keep like a whole note stack of everything, and I'll go through that with you guys on our next video. We're going to basically walk through my blood work. We're going to walk through my Oura data. I'll probably fill out my own assessments too that we run, just so we have an idea of what's going on in your body, you know, what's going on in my body. So the more data, the better, because again, information is knowledge. So that's basically a rundown of the 30-day glow up. I'm actually super excited to start this process. I will be documenting everything, really showing you the behind the scenes of everything. So this is going to be fun. If you guys want to join me on this challenge, just comment below and I will add you in a group. I'm also going to be adding an Instagram community group too, so I'll be creating that. Most likely when this video launches, it will be ready to go. So you can go join me in that group chat on Instagram at Organically Glow. You'll find me in there. I'm going to be dropping everything that I'm doing. And then obviously I want you guys to keep me accountable, and I'll help you be accountable too. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys loved this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you're gonna join me on this challenge. If you are, I would love for you to join me on Instagram in that group chat at Organically Glow. I hope to see you guys at the next video, where I will be breaking down all my blood labs, all my data, and show you guys my own personalized protocol with supplements.